so loud is just so big and on the surface. Oh. Oh. Oh, hey, that says something on it. Huh. Something. I can't quite read it. Some letters missing there. FF. Okay, I think this is my 5th time out here at the old store site. We might cross the road and go to the what used to be a cafe. Haven't 100% decided on that yet. But I've switched back to my old bounty hunter, over 20 years old. But I think it might actually give me a more consistent signal, especially with discrimination. I think it gives me more consistent sounds and more accurate too. It's kind of a highish tone. There's another one over there, but has less functions than the other one. But so it's probably a can, it looks like, if it's covering that much area. Oof. Let's try this, huh? I have to find some place to put that until we get back to the... Oh, how about that? Still something in there. I'll have to find some place to put that. That definitely won't fit in the pouch. I think there's another one, or what? Man. Maybe that's it. But that one can go in the pouch. Well, you know, this is right underneath the building. So, it's probably going to be more trash, honestly. I don't know, we'll give it a little bit more. Oof. Alright, if I had to guess, that was probably what was setting off the detector, and not so much that bar. Man, still more, huh? Probably not worth it to keep on trying. There's more. There's some green glass. See that? That's interesting. That's why you wear gloves when you do this. Some kind of a rubber shock is what that looks like. Alright, well, we'll fill this one back in. We'll fill this one back in and move along to where it's not right underneath the building, I guess. So, and as always, the dirt's so dry that everything's just dead. No getting it back together, unfortunately. You know what? Let's just give it one more go, huh? Some kind of an electrical something or another, huh? Got contact points there. That's almost certainly what we were hearing. I was wrong about that wire. I thought maybe it would have some copper coating in it or something like that, but you just find what's in here and go from there, I guess. Whoa, so much junk. Okay, now that's a what am I thinking? Tie rod end? There's car parts in here. Huh. Interesting. There's not really any readings in this thing. The needle bumps up, but it isn't really dependable in any way, shape, or form. So you really just go by sound with these Bounty Hunter 101s. That's a fairly high signal. I'm going to guess that's probably a pull tab, because pull tabs do ring up like that. But it could be also silver, you know. Silver's on the high end, just like every other machine. I shouldn't say every other machine. I don't have any experience with much else. All right. See? I knew it was going to be more accurate. Right there on top of it, aren't we? That other one, I just could not seem to hit the targets in one scoop. Not even close like we are here. Aluminum. What else? Let's see. More aluminum. There it is. Probably more, but again, some sort of aluminum, probably tab, foil, or can slaw. That other one, it almost seemed like the electronics had to catch up to the signals before it'd beep. So a lot of the beeps just did not seem like they're showing up before I had been already past the target, you know? This one's more analog. Look at that. Just does not... There's such sand out here. Oh, you know, that is just a heartbreaker right there. Saw that fall and I just about had a heart attack. It even has an imprint. Jeez. Some sort of a aluminum gasket for the on top of a bottle or something like that. I'm gonna guess that was our target. Don't need to mangle this plug anymore if the machine doesn't. Yep. All right. Yeah, see, even where that hinge is, it just does not hold together. So, this is probably the best sounding signal all day. You hear that? Just really very clear, a long, high tone. What happens if we turn? Does it get it scratchy at all? Ooh, this one has some potential. Now, this machine really doesn't like that high tone. That could be anything from modern clad to older stuff. As shallow as it is, it's probably can slaw. That can also be why it was so loud. It's just so big and on the surface. Oh, hey, that says something on it. Huh. Something. I can't quite read it. Some letters missing there. FFRE. Hardwall, Minnesota. It's an ashtray. That's really cool. It's an ashtray, I'm pretty sure. See, there's some little divots for the smokes. Right there and there. Hardware. No, hardware. Okay. Something hardware. That.
A quick search of the Backus Old Timers newspaper from 1972 provided enough information to pinpoint when this ashtray was sold. There's only a 6-month period in 1951 when the hardware store would have operated under this name.
Backus Hardware was owned by Faye and Rita Kaufland in the early 50s. Faye's wife Arlene also worked there. Faye's health wasn't very good, therefore they moved to Arizona and sold out to Art Rook and Kermit Zafke in 1951. About 6 months later, Kermit bought out Art Rook. Art had other interests with his resort out east of town. Kermit bought the bottle gas business also in 1956 from Aaron Zafke Jr. Kermit and Betty have had the store since then and have operated it with the help of their 6 children. So it has been sort of a family affair. They are the oldest business still operating under one owner at this time. When they first started, Dean Hillier worked for them part-time for 5 years.
Since that time, a Backus hardware store under the Zafkes has been in operation. They at one point purchased another location in Hackensack 10 miles down the road. And they owned these 2 stores until July of 2022 when they sold the stores to 2 brothers.
Not what I thought it was going to be hidden there. Okay, that's about the worst plug I've ever dug, but of course it would be that. More nails, huh? Shingles. I said before that I think I avoided a lot of the construction debris because that building had mostly just been removed, but it doesn't mean that all the construction debris is kind of absent. I'm gonna guess that ashtray was our signal. Again, sorry about these terrible plugs. They'll grow back though. It's not really a pristine location with beautiful grass, so okay. Well, not the kind of knife I usually go for. How do you like that? I wonder if more of that blade's in there. Huh. Looks like almost like a Chicago cutlery. Huh. What do you think? Is that the blade? Maybe a matching knife or two? Pretty sure that's a piece of the blade. Not sure whether I'm going to keep on going for more of it or not. Probably end up stabbing myself if I do. See, more of the blade. So that's what all's going to be in there. So we're just going to put this all back together. So don't ask why I decided to dig a totally junky target. I wasn't even going to show you guys until I dug up this glass. I think that's a Pepsi bottle. Old glass Pepsi bottle. But, I mean, nothing worth writing home about, but I decided to share that with you. So, oh. Something here. What I thought it was, but still, that Pepsi bottle is kind of a neat find. Probably more parts of that can in this. No. Can't tell if that's a nail or if it's something else. Either way, I mean, I guess it's more of that can. It's a pretty as loud as this one is, the fact that it's getting multiple beeps like that suggests to me it's right on the surface, if I had to guess. Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh, right there. Should maybe be able to pop it with this. Yep. A lot of these here. A lot of these here. I mean, I guess that's a sign that the cans that were being drank when this place was in business were the right kind of cans for us to find good stuff, but still frustrating. Okay, so I got another potential signal. I mean, this is a pretty nice, pretty clean, consistent signal. The thing I love about this machine compared to the new machine, ironically, or coincidentally, is that I don't get any phantom tones. If I hear a tone, I can get it to repeat. So I'm guessing tab or can slaw again. It's just the coins that I'm finding are at least 4 inches down. Man, and this machine is definitely more accurate with the location. Definitely easier to pinpoint. The other one, not at all. So many of those tabs, though.